Welcome, Leo. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for August 30th, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Leo, the skies today push you into a space where standing still just isn't an option. The moon slides into your sector of deep reflection while Mars sparks activity in your house of communication, creating this tension between silence and speaking out. You might feel like you're straddling two realities. Part of you wants to retreat into yourself, shutting out the noise, while another part insists on being bold, direct, and unapologetic. This contrast isn't here to confuse you. It's here to sharpen your awareness. Pay close attention to those gut-level signals that keep surfacing because they're not random. They're telling you exactly where the next move needs to happen. Relationships feel like the biggest arena for this tug-of-war. If you've been holding out hope that someone would change, the cosmic weather is reminding you that the shift has to start from you. That doesn't mean you take on all the work. It means you pivot your energy so you're no longer chasing the same old loops. By trusting your own intuition rather than trying to decode someone else's behavior, you create new options that weren't visible before. And they're powerful. One of these options could open a door to balance, honesty, and deeper connection than you thought possible. But you've got to be brave enough to stop circling the same well-worn path. Love carries a strong note of nostalgia today, but nostalgia is tricky. It tempts you to cling to what was, even when your heart knows the present moment feels empty. If you find yourself longing for the good times with someone, ask yourself if what you're missing is the person or just the feeling of being adored. That distinction is critical right now. For some Leos, the attachment has blurred into habit or even ego, where you resist letting go because the idea of losing feels heavier than the reality of staying stuck. If this resonates, it's time to pause, breathe, and let your intuition do the heavy lifting. If your inner voice whispers that there's more out there, believe it. But the energy isn't all about endings. In fact, there's a sharp twist in the air, the possibility of renewal. When you shift focus from what isn't working to what you truly need, it's like a mirror flips. Suddenly, the other person realizes your silence speaks louder than your explanations. That recognition may drive them to step forward in a way they haven't before, owning their mistakes, dropping the pride, showing you their urgency. The result? A powerful turning point where you're no longer the one chasing or explaining. You're holding the space, and they're the one running toward it. If you're single, the vibe is anything but quiet. The universe has a surprise guest ready to cross your path, and the energy reads like a lightning strike. This isn't casual. It's intense, magnetic, and life-altering. You may meet through mutual friends, a social gathering, or even a seemingly ordinary introduction that suddenly feels like fate. Expect someone who doesn't waste time hiding their feelings. They're open, expressive, and ready for something real. This isn't about repeating old patterns. It's about love that feels alive, bold, and destined to grow. For Leos tired of waiting for someone to get it together, this new chapter offers not just romance, but a deeper sense of being truly seen. Career-wise, the energy builds momentum. Conversations that started as vague ideas or half-promises begin to take form, especially if you've been negotiating, pitching, or revising something important. The timing suggests progress feels slow but steady. Think of it like laying bricks. Each step may not look like much, but by the end, you'll see a solid foundation. For some, a raise or financial boost is on the table, the kind of upgrade that validates all the effort you've been quietly pouring in. Even if the numbers don't show up overnight, the energy assures that your trajectory is heading upward, aligning you with more stability and recognition. Money flows with a more reassuring rhythm now. If the past few weeks have felt uncertain, expect small but noticeable wins, extra income, a bonus, or even the chance to finally invest in something meaningful like property or a long-term purchase you've been eyeing. It's not a lottery ticket moment. It's the slow build that actually lasts. When you step back and look at the bigger picture, You'll realize that what's unfolding is less about quick gains and more about anchoring yourself in lasting prosperity. Health and mindset deserve a spotlight today. The message is clear. Silence is not emptiness, it's medicine. Your energy has been stretched thin, and without noticing, you've been operating on autopilot, waiting for someone else's choices to dictate your own. That ends now. Meditation, breath work, or even simple moments of stillness will crack open a clarity you didn't expect. When you quiet the noise, answers that seemed impossible suddenly arrive in sharp, luminous detail. It's a reset button, and it leaves you feeling lighter, stronger, and more in control of your narrative. What sets today apart is the feeling of rebirth. Call it a reset, a comeback, or a turning point. It's all of that rolled into one. You're stepping out of a cycle that drained you and into a space where you call the shots. The universe isn't asking you to play games or strategize. It's asking you to be authentic, to listen to yourself, trust yourself, and move with the confidence that your energy is enough. Once you do, the dynamics around you flip. The person you thought would never change shows up differently. The job that felt stagnant unlocks new promise, and love enters your life with a fierceness that sweeps away doubts. Leo, the fire is returning to your heart, but it's not the same flame as before. This time it's steadier, wiser, and less dependent on what others bring. It's you realizing that the power has always been yours. From love to career to the way you carry yourself in the world, the message is unshakable. Stop waiting for permission. The shift happens when you decide it does. And today, the stars are all in for that decision. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Leo, the energy that surrounds you is electric, full of possibilities and breakthroughs that arrive unexpectedly, yet perfectly timed. The cards reveal not just change, but transformation, a powerful call to reclaim your strength and step boldly into the spotlight. This is a day of divine intervention, spiritual signals, and love's magnetic pull, shaping your path in ways you may not have anticipated. Let's move card by card through the insights that unfold for you. Card 1, the Chariot. The Chariot shows your determination is finally paying off. For Leo, a sign of courage and drive, this card signals that you are steering your own destiny today. You've been battling doubt, nerves, or setbacks, yet the Chariot reminds you that your willpower is unshakable. Harness that fiery Leo confidence. It is exactly what pushes you through obstacles now. This card highlights momentum, a career advance, a personal decision, or even a long overdue victory in love. Stay balanced because forward motion is inevitable. Card 2, the Lovers. The Lovers illuminates a theme that pulses throughout your reading, relationships and choices. For you, Leo, this card reflects the revanche dell'amore, the love, revenge, or second chance that destiny seems to place before you. Whether you're reconnecting with someone from the past or drawing someone new into your orbit, the bond is undeniable. The Lovers also suggests you'll face a decision in love, one that requires vulnerability, not pride. Leo often radiates magnetism, but today the universe asks you to go deeper, to honor the truth of your heart. Card 3, the Ace of Cups. Here begins the flood of renewal. The Ace of Cups is overflowing with new emotional beginnings, and for Leo, it brings both tears of joy and profound connection. This card suggests that love is not just rekindled but reborn, fresh, pure, and divinely blessed. The emotions you feel are strong, almost overwhelming, reminding you that your heart is alive and capable of receiving more than you imagined. This is not a casual encounter. It is a soulful awakening that touches both your spirit and your romantic life. Card 4, the Ace of Pentacles. Material blessings and stability align with your emotional growth. The Ace of Pentacles signals new opportunities in work or finances, perhaps a fresh career path, creative project, or unexpected windfall. For Leo, whose ambitions are often grand, this card is a reminder that prosperity is not far off. You're being guided to notice signs, small conversations, intuitive nudges, or offers that seem out of the blue. Trust them, because this ace brings the seed of abundance. Plan it wisely, and you'll see growth not just in money, but in your sense of purpose. Card 5. The Ace of Swords. The third ace appearing in your spread confirms divine intervention. The Ace of Swords cuts through illusions, granting clarity in both love and life. Someone around you wants to speak their truth, confessions, admissions, or realizations that can't be held back any longer. For Leo, this card signifies breakthroughs in communication. Expect deep conversations that strip away pride and reveal vulnerability. On a personal level, the Ace of Swords also encourages you to embrace new perspectives. Ideas flow, your mind sharpens, and the truth you've been waiting for finally arrives. Card 6. The Two of Cups. Here is the confirmation of love's mutual energy. The Two of Cups reflects a connection that feels destined, soulful, tender, and full of reciprocity. For Leo, this is the emotional mirror that shows you are not alone in your feelings. Whether this union is brand new or a reconciliation, both parties sense the magnetic bond. The nervousness, the distance, the longing, it is mutual. The card also suggests reconciliation after conflict, showing that healing conversations and renewed trust are possible. Card 7. The Devil. The Devil warns of temptation and interference. While the love connection is strong, outside influences, jealousy, envy, or toxic individuals may try to intrude. For Leo, who often attracts admiration and competition, this card serves as a reminder to guard your energy. The passion in your relationships may feel overpowering, but be mindful of control, obsession, or external manipulation. Someone may not want to see you thrive. Remember, Leo, what is meant for you cannot be taken away. Recognize the difference between passion that uplifts and attachment that chains. Card 8. Justice. Justice closes your reading with divine reassurance. This card shows that the universe is rebalancing your scales, restoring fairness after trials, betrayals, or heavy struggles. For Leo, this is confirmation of the Justitia Divina present in your life right now. Karmic cycles end, truths are revealed, and you are granted the rewards you deserve. Justice also asks you to make choices with integrity. Trust that by acting with honesty and clarity, you align yourself with blessings that cannot be undone. Today's reading, Leo, is nothing short of transformative. The Chariot and Justice frame your journey with strength, resilience, and divine order, reminding you that victory and fairness are on your side. The triple appearance of aces, cups, pentacles, and swords signals a radical new chapter, rich with love, prosperity, and clarity. The Lovers and the Two of Cups highlight deep romantic connections, both old and new, while the Devil reminds you to stay alert to toxic influences that may attempt to interfere. In the end, your light is unstoppable, and your path is being cleared for both love and abundance. This is not only a day of signals from the universe, it is a day where destiny itself steps forward to guide you into your next, most powerful chapter. Now we'll tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Opportunities are ripening around you, Leo, and the Ace of Pentacles in today's spread signals that fortune is shifting in your favor. You may notice subtle clues, conversations that inspire you, sudden invitations, or even flashes of intuition pointing toward new ventures. These are not coincidences, but doorways into prosperity. The universe seems intent on showing you that stability is not just possible, but ready to be cultivated. Financially, this is a day to pay attention to practical matters. You might discover that a creative project you've been hesitant about has genuine profit potential. Even hobbies or small side hustles could turn into steady income streams if nurtured with focus. Think of today as planting a seed. You may not see the harvest immediately, but the roots are already taking hold. Luck is also shifting in your favor, though not in the form of pure chance. Instead, karmic balance is at play. Justice aligns with your energy today, meaning that past efforts, discipline, and even sacrifices are beginning to pay off. If you've struggled financially, expect signs that relief is on its way. It might be a loan approved, a payment received, or an overdue acknowledgement of your worth at work. Yet, the devil also appears in your financial picture, warning of distractions. Quick schemes or tempting shortcuts may surface, but they come with hidden strings attached. Be cautious with sudden offers that seem too good to be true, and avoid overspending out of stress or emotional impulse. Prosperity thrives when grounded in wisdom, not haste. Pay attention to synchronicities, perhaps overhearing a phrase, seeing a sign on television, or even recalling a dream that pushes you toward a decision. These signals are the universe's way of guiding your financial choices. The key is trusting your instincts without letting impatience cloud your judgment. Ultimately, money and luck today favor those who act with courage, yet caution. Plant your ideas with confidence, water them with persistence, and guard them against negative influences. Your abundance is not a matter of if, but of when, and the signs point towards sooner than you expect. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for August 30th are 7, 20, 33, 46, 60, 73. Daily love. Love takes center stage in today's reading, and the energy is intense, magnetic, and full of potential. The Lovers and the Ace of Cups make it clear that your heart is in for a renewal. Whether you're reconnecting with someone familiar or opening up to a new connection, the emotions stirring within you are profound. Today is about recognizing that love is not just an external force, it is also a reflection of your readiness to receive. There's a mutual undercurrent here. The Two of Cups suggests that the attraction you feel is mirrored by the other person. Even if distance or silence exists, both of you are tuned into each other's energy. Nervousness and hesitation might be present, but they are born from intensity, not disinterest. What you sense intuitively about someone thinking of you is likely true. Pride, however, complicates the matter. The Ace of Swords highlights conversations waiting to happen, but ego and fear of vulnerability may hold them back. You may find yourself questioning whether to make the first move or wait. The message here is that communication, no matter how small, opens doors. Even a simple gesture of kindness can unravel weeks of tension. The devil also weaves through your love life, reminding you that passion can be as overwhelming as it is beautiful. Someone's desire for you is strong, perhaps even overpowering, but be mindful of obsession or unhealthy dynamics. Attraction is powerful today, but it needs balance. Don't let temptation distract you from genuine emotional depth. For singles, this day carries divine intervention. The Ace of Cups and Justice suggest that the universe may deliver someone new, aligned with your heart and your growth. This may come through work, social circles, or even an unexpected meeting. It will feel destined, almost as if the connection has been written long before you met. Above all, today's love message is about renewal and choice. Whether you allow love in, forgive, or embrace something entirely new, the universe is asking you to trust your heart without clinging to fear. Love's victory is assured when honesty and openness guide you. At work, career energy today reflects forward motion and breakthrough clarity. The Chariot encourages you to embrace momentum, even if challenges have left you feeling drained in the past. Now is not the time to stall. It's the time to harness discipline, determination, and ambition. The wheels of progress are moving, and you are in the driver's seat. The Ace of Swords brings a burst of intellectual clarity. If there has been confusion at work, unclear roles, delayed projects, or miscommunication, expect the fog to lift. Conversations may surface where truth is revealed, whether it's a supervisor clarifying expectations or you realizing where your energy should truly go. New ideas demand attention, and your creativity could impress others today. Justice balances your work environment, showing that fairness is a major theme. If you've been overlooked or underestimated, now comes a chance to be recognized. Likewise, if conflict has simmered between colleagues, an impartial resolution may be found. You're reminded to hold yourself to the same standard of integrity. Success comes when you pair ambition with fairness. The devil lingers here as well, cautioning against toxic work dynamics. Be alert to gossip, competitiveness, or people who thrive on negativity. Protect your energy by focusing on results, not drama. The Chariot empowers you to stay on your path, moving forward despite distractions. This is also a day for bold vision. If you've been toying with the idea of a career shift, launching something creative, or taking leadership in a project, today's cards affirm your direction. Even small steps matter, sending an email, sketching out a plan, or asking for advice. These actions accumulate momentum. Ultimately, your work life is at a turning point. Progress, clarity, and justice combine to push you toward greater alignment. It's not just about advancing in career, it's about reclaiming purpose and refusing to let negativity define your journey. Health. Your physical and emotional well-being call for attention today, Leo. The devil highlights temptations and habits that may undermine your vitality. This could manifest as overindulgence in food, stress-driven choices, or simply neglecting rest. Recognizing these patterns is the first step toward breaking free from them. The Chariot balances this by reminding you of the power of discipline. Routine and structure are your allies today. Whether it's committing to a fitness plan, drinking more water, or practicing mindfulness, consistency restores control over areas that feel chaotic. Small daily choices have profound effects when maintained with focus. Emotional health is also emphasized through the Ace of Cups. This card suggests release, allowing yourself to cry, journal, or express feelings through art or conversation. Bottled-up emotions create pressure, and the universe urges you to let them flow. Tears of relief can be as healing as physical remedies. Stress and nervous energy are highlighted. You may feel restless or anxious, as though juggling too many thoughts at once. Consider grounding practices, yoga, walking outdoors, or simply deep breathing to calm the mind. Your body responds positively when given outlets for pent-up energy. The Ace of Swords also connects to mental clarity, suggesting breakthroughs in understanding your body's signals. Perhaps you'll recognize the link between stress and physical symptoms or uncover the emotional roots of fatigue. Knowledge is empowering, and today grants insight that can transform habits. In the bigger picture, health today is about renewal. You are breaking cycles, balancing indulgence with discipline, and learning to treat your body as a temple rather than a battlefield. The universe is guiding you toward greater harmony, one conscious choice at a time. Family and friends. Family dynamics are highlighted today by Justice and the Two of Cups, indicating both challenges and healing opportunities. Recent conflicts or disagreements may linger, but resolution is possible if fairness and understanding are prioritized. Listening without judgment becomes a powerful tool in reconnecting with loved ones. There may be generational gaps at play. The Chariot suggests that younger or more progressive voices in the family are eager to move forward, while others cling to tradition. This difference can create tension, but it also sparks important conversations about values and shared goals. The devil warns of toxic dynamics, such as gossip or unspoken resentment. Be cautious about letting outside influences, neighbors, extended relatives, or even social media fuel conflict. What matters most is direct communication within the family, not what others say or think. The Ace of Swords encourages honest dialogue. If you've been avoiding a difficult topic, today may bring the clarity and courage to speak openly. Words hold power, and truth expressed with respect can break cycles of silence or misunderstanding. Love also underpins family energy today. The Ace of Cups reminds you that affection, care, and forgiveness are always within reach. Even when pride gets in the way, the bond remains. Simple gestures, like reaching out, cooking a meal, or sharing a memory, can rebuild bridges. Ultimately, family harmony is not about perfection but about resilience. Justice assures that fairness will prevail, and the effort you put into restoring peace will not go unnoticed. Healing may not happen instantly, but seeds of reconciliation are being planted. Compatibility. In relationships and connections today, compatibility plays an important role. The Lovers and the Two of Cups show that certain signs align beautifully with your current energy, while others may challenge you to grow. Fire signs, Aries and Sagittarius, resonate strongly with you now. Their passion, spontaneity, and drive ignite your own fire, making these pairings exhilarating. These bonds thrive on shared adventure and mutual encouragement. Water signs, Cancer and Pisces, offer emotional depth that matches the Ace of Cups promise. With them, you may find comfort, spiritual connection, and a tenderness that softens your edges. However, their sensitivity may sometimes clash with your boldness. Earth signs, Taurus and Virgo, provide grounding, offering stability and practicality. They balance your intensity with patience. Yet, they may sometimes feel too cautious when you crave excitement. With compromise, these pairings can create enduring bonds. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, stimulate your mind and encourage fresh perspectives. They match the Ace of Swords energy, bringing clarity and inspiration. The challenge lies in balancing their detachment with your emotional intensity. Today, compatibility is not just about zodiac matches, but about mutual growth. The signs you connect with most are those who mirror your current journey, whether through passion, grounding, emotional resonance, or intellectual stimulation. Your lucky color today. Emerald green is your guiding color today. It symbolizes renewal, prosperity, and divine balance, echoing the messages of the Ace of Pentacles and Justice. Wearing or surrounding yourself with this color invites abundance and clarity into your life. The phrase of the day: what is meant for you cannot be stolen. Destiny always finds its way back. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.